So we have dedicated our lives to do this, just like Miles Guo, which our leader, the founder of the new federal state of China and the Chinese whistleblower movement since 2017. But this day happened. I have to take you back to March 15th. We consider that's one of the most shameful day in the history of the United States, particularly in your judicial system. So that day, I think a lot of audiences probably at this time know that Miles Guo was arrested by the DOJ based on completely false allegations. And since then, he had been held basically in detention, and the prosecutor in the Southern District of New York actively argue against bail. So I wanted to ask you, when you hear about this events happening on March 15th, you were a prosecutor, as you said, you put criminals into jails and you're making sure the justice is upheld. But what do you see here? Is there any oddity that you observed on that day?
Well, it's certainly a two-tier justice system once again. And the two things that you're looking for as a prosecutor, someone that's supposed to be focusing on justice and whether justice is being served, is whether the person that's accused is a flight risk or a danger. And what you go from are someone's, previous criminal history. And to my knowledge, there is no, criminal history with respect to Miles Guo on real physical violence. There's really no issues of flight risk. If anything, his home country is dead set against him. So where would he go? Mm-hmm. And so he's got every incentive to report and cooperate with authorities, which makes him a perfect candidate to have bail. The reason why someone like him is not getting pretrial conditions of release granted is because they need to put a muzzle on him. Mm-hmm. But those are the two things you're looking at. Flight risk, I don't see that here. And when you talk about a danger to society or to the community, usually we're looking at crimes of violence. Here we're looking at more of a white-collar accusation, but through a cursory view of Miles's involvement, it looks like he's been above board for the better part of a decade. And so this looks like a political hit job, and the way that you effectuate a goal politically is you try to lock someone up and throw away the key. And it's really difficult because the media, if the media is on the side of the truth teller, could do quite a bit to help the situation of Miles Guo. But legacy media has been captured, and it's going to be a difficult problem to solve. So you're basically going to be left with patriot podcasters, second-tier media as your only outlet.